Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Heike and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, and today we are going to finally end the saga of the Diamond Art Club Blue Scion painting with this final review. So this painting was the one I was working on in September, if you remember. It was my diamond painting theme of the month. My oldest officially licensed diamond painting in my stash. It is, like I said, by Diamond Art Club. It is a 55 by 55 square shaped centimeter painting. It has round drills, 38 colors, 1 AB. And the original artwork, like so often when I work on a Diamond Art Club, is by Mandie Manzano. This painting, I'll start on this, is sadly no longer available from Diamond Art Club. They have permanently discontinued it from their catalog, and I'm very, very sorry about that, because my overall verdict is that this is a beautiful painting and it was a joy to work on, so I'm sad to see it gone. This is going to be a short one because there's actually not much I can tell you about this painting I haven't told you before. And actually not much period, because I have literally no negatives about this painting. Every single minute working on this was good. So, sorry. No nitpicking here. But I can give you some of the positives. I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget something. I always do. But I can give you some of the positives that are pretty much true for all Diamond Art Club paintings, which is I absolutely enjoyed the canvas, starting with the material, which is always a joy to work with because it's a thick, high quality type of canvas that is very soft and pliant at the same time. It does not hate you for rolling it up again while you're working on it, stuff like that. The print on Diamond Art Club canvases is always fantastic. The round drill paintings don't have dark outline circles, so you don't have an issue with the lighter colors maybe not fully covering the circle because you didn't place the drill perfectly, or the circle being too big and then the outline circles peeking out behind the drills, which is always at least somewhat visible with the dark colored circles. So that's a good thing. Diamond Art Club symbols are not super easy like that. There are only numbers and letters, but they are easy enough. The coloring of the symbol is in a way that you shouldn't be confused ever with any of the symbols. At least I have never run into issues where this is concerned so far. I've never run into issues with symbols, period, but I'm not going to say it's never going to happen. It might in the future, but not for this painting. The print is crisp, clear and sharp, nothing to complain about there. Diamond Art Club uses poured glue, and they use a pretty thick layer of poured glue compared to other poured glue canvases I've had. Some like it, some don't. I'm pretty meh about it. I don't care if it's a thick or a thin layer of glue. The important thing to me is that the glue actually sticks and isn't slidey, because sometimes with poured glue, the glue is actually more like oil instead of glue. The drills won't stick and they slide around. Not the case on this one ever. Sometimes there are also just non-sticky patches, for example. So that's not an issue I've run into with any Diamond Art Club canvases so far. So that was good. Drill quality for this one was very, very good. I didn't even pick out the few trash drills I had because they were so few that I didn't want to bother. I worked around them. The canvas is very, very sparkly. I hope you can see that, even though I have my typical super bright filming light up, and that's not very good to show the sparkle of. But it is very, very sparkly, and the AB color is the lightest color here in her lips. And it is pretty much all over the canvas in small doses, which is, in my opinion, when AB colors work the best. If you have just a little bit of them basically everywhere, because they give a bit of this extra oomph, this extra bling, and it's just the most effective if you don't have big patches of it, but a little line here and a little cluster there. So I'm very impressed with that. Speaking of colors, I enjoyed working with this canvas because it has so many pretty colors. There's pretty much everything from the green of the foliage to all the blues in her body and face, because she is quite obviously based on, what was she called? The girl from Avatar? Well, that's her. So she's blue. There are pinks, there are purples, there are these yellow oranges here. There's pretty much everything in here. And that's when I enjoy a painting most, when it has a widespread color palette. So I absolutely loved working on it. Maybe the one and only thing you could say, if you wanted to be really, really, really nitpicky, is that the transition of the blues is a bit harsh. You have a bit of hard shading here, but it doesn't really annoy me, so I'm not going to complain about it. But I think that's the one thing you could say. But that's also something that happens with the hand charting and not having confetti like crazy. Sometimes you have these slightly harsher lines. But nevertheless, I am still much of the conviction that especially Mandie Manzano artwork, this stained glass style of artwork, is perfectly suited for Diamond Art Club's hand charting, and that's why I keep returning to these pictures over and over and over again and never get tired of them. So, did I miss anything that I wanted to say about the canvas and the drills? I don't think so. Well then, leftover drills. These are all my leftover drills. This was, as I said, my oldest in stash, so this was still packed in the individual single bags like they used to do until a year and something ago, I think. So it's not coming in these long strips of weight bags. And as always, plenty of leftover. There was no danger whatsoever of running out of anything. So perfect, nothing to complain here. And like I said, it was so little trash that I didn't even bother picking it out. So I guess that is it. I would totally recommend this painting if it was still available. But sadly, like I said in the beginning, it is discontinued. But you might be lucky if you fell in love with this painting and really wanted to buy it. You might be lucky with one of the D-Stash groups or something like that on Facebook. Have an eye out. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Maybe you can find someone who has this painting and doesn't want to do it any longer and wants to D-Stash it. I hope the best if you try to do that. So anyway, guys, that is it from me. That is going to be your last look at Blue Zion. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this painting as much as I did. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I shall be back tomorrow with a daily crafty chat, I hope. Bye, guys.